Okay, so now let's talk about the preparation of the thumb when in a piece there are different bass notes happening on different strings. So we want to see what we're going to do at a right hand level, and in this video we're going to use some open strings arpeggios just to try out and see what would happen and what would happen in different circumstances. Now the first arpeggio, it's we have IMPA with we got those four notes, so we go IMPA, and then we will start again. So the first thing that we want to do is, first of all, kind of map out mentally where the next bass notes are, and also we want to kind of see what we're doing with our fingers. So our first bass note is the E, and then we're gonna proceed to the A, and then we're gonna proceed down to the D. So we have the first two notes, then we play the E, and then we play the A. And what I've done here, I've already prepared the thumb on the A string. So I'm not waiting until the A string comes to play that note. So it would be something like that. That is fine. Again, here we're playing with open strings. We don't have a proper context, so we don't know how long certain bass notes needs to be, how long certain maybe harmony or melody notes needs to be. So here we're just focusing on the roll of the thumb. So our job is to practice really slowly and to make sure that as soon as our thumb plays its note, it goes to position itself onto the next string. Now we don't care if that string stays ringing, and it's not the purpose of this exercise. So in this, let's do this. We have, so because the first note is not the sixth string, but we will play the sixth string at some point, like it is probably best just to give the right hand some stability to prepare also this note. So we have, so what I'm doing before I'm playing the ring finger, my thumb and the ring finger, in a way they come together. So we have this, the thumb and the ring finger come together, the ring finger plays and the thumb is there. Let's see how this applies also to the other patterns. What's happening is that the thumb is always a little bit ahead, and that not only gives stability to the hand, but also gives an idea of where we are on the strings and in which position we are. Let's try the same on another pattern. Now the next one, it starts on another finger, but the first one started on the index, this one starts on the ring finger, and it's A, M, I, P. Same idea, as soon as the thumb plays. Now here is a similar thing that happened before. The thumb and the ring finger, they come down together. So we have A, M, I, P, and then the A plays, the thumb is also placed at the same time. So let's try the whole thing. So we got 16 notes. And then as you increase the speed, it's the same idea. try with another one. Now this time we're starting with the middle finger. So we have M, I, A, P. Here is the middle finger and the thumb that come down together. The thumb stays and the middle finger plays, because it's the first note of the group. So we have M, I, A, P, and then M plays again, and the thumb gets prepared on the A, and then subsequently after that on the D, and then back to the A. So let's see that one more time. Same thing if you speed up. And again, slowly. And then the same thing can happen. Now in this case we're playing 4 notes and there are no simultaneous notes. So there is no, let's say, a bass note and an arpeggio note or a melody note happening at the same time. Now we're going to try to see how that applies to another arpeggio that has the P and A starting together on the first note, and then followed by M, I, P, A, M, I, M, and back to. So even here, the approach could be that the thumb only plays and only touches the string when it's turn. However, again, for stability and for position, it's probably better to place it in advance. So again, we're mapping out when the thumb needs to play, and we're mapping out on which note we need to prepare the thumb, which is basically straight away, and then we're just gonna practice slowly until that movement becomes fluent, and then we can speed up. So we start with both fingers on the string, and then as you can see, the thumb comes straight away. So it's the same thing that we saw before. The thumb and the middle finger come together, middle finger plays, the thumb stays, and then we have P and A in the next group, in the next beat. So let's do that one more time really slowly. So we got P and A, prepare, and then same thing. What happens is that the thumb is informing my brain about where my hand is in relation to the fingers, in relation to the strings, in relation to everything. Now let's try on another a bit longer pattern. Now so far basically we have a thumb note happening every 4 notes. Now we're gonna have a thumb note happening every 8 notes. But again, the mechanism is the same. Now the pattern is P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I, and then again P on the next bass note, P, and then again P, and then. Now what we're gonna do here, so we go. What happens is basically we're doing this arpeggio with the thumb and with the thumb on the string. Now it could be also a good exercise, especially for this pattern, to just play the whole thing by placing the thumb but not playing it. So you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to get used to the different positions. Now in this case, again, really slowly, the thumb, as soon as the thumb plays, here we have thumb, index, and also middle finger, but if you prefer, you can even just do 2 fingers, preparing, so really slowly. Here I've just prepared the index. I'll do it one more time, preparing also the middle finger. You could also start with already the index and the middle finger prepared on the string, and then same idea, your thumb goes to the next string. And be aware that the thumb is not going down in a free stroke way, but it's going in free stroke. Sorry, it's not going down in a rest stroke way, but it's going down with the free stroke. So let's do it one more time. Let's try a little bit slower. So it's the same idea. So the thumb is like a magnet that goes to the next note that needs to play, rather than just waiting in the air or waiting on a string that is not to be played, and the thumb goes to the next available string. Now, always with technique, it's very important to try different things. So I mentioned before that you can also, yes, you could keep the thumb in the air, and or you can prepare it straight away. And the important thing is, at one, to try both options and see how it feels. And then also it's very important to be conscious of whichever fingering choice we do, whether it's preparation or preparation. And if you say, okay, I'm keeping the thumb in the air, you've made the decision and you go with that. And if you say I'm preparing, then you practice the preparation, and then you know where you are, you know where you stand. It's better to start to have a decision made rather than not knowing if the thumb is prepared, not knowing if the thumb is in the air, just kind of leaving it up to the moment. Okay, I see that note and I'm gonna play that note with the thumb. In that case, there might be the risk or the chance of missing that note. Again, it's not the end of the world, but if we approach the piece with a plan, we're probably better off. It's probably easier, and that just takes a little bit of preparation in advance, a bit of planning in advance. So you can try these arpeggios, and and then yes, the most important thing here is to just try. It's a new technique, so it will take some time. Take it really slow, and then as soon as it becomes second nature, it will be much easier because you feel your hand really on the strings. You really know where you are, and so it's really rewarding from that point of view. So enjoy, happy open strings practice, and see you soon.